Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and I don't know why this seems so dark. Why does it seem like I'm in the dark? This is very strange. Oh, now I'm lighter. Good. Hey, how you doing? We're gonna be I just watched Becoming. It's actually a 10-part docu series. I know that doesn't sound very interesting, but this is uh, basically a biographical series about a number of celebrities and where they came from, what inspired them to be who they are, where they are today. And it's 10 very different celebrities, some actors and sports stars and dancers and other things like that. I'm going to go through the list here just so you know. The IMDb just sort of starts listing people's names, and this is, you know, much more accurate. And by the way, these are actually actors that are not especially Disney centric. They're not. It's not like. I mean, I think they've all appeared in some sort of Disney thing, including the two that I watched. Well, at least one of the two that I watched. Anyway, you'll see what I mean here. Um, we have Anthony Davis. He's an NBA star. I do not know sports very well. So Adam DeVine, who is a comedian, you know him from Workaholics, and he's been in another in a Disney Channel movie here, but I haven't seen it yet. Candace Parker, she's a WNBA star. Caleb McLaughlin, he is an actor on in the Lion King production on Broadway. Colby Calette, she is a singer. She's a singer. I don't know who she is. I'm sorry, Kaylee. We got Nick Kroll here, who's a comedian. You probably know him. You might know him from Big Mouth, the animated series on Netflix, which is very much not a Disney cartoon. If let's say Disney Plus bought Netflix, you would probably not see Big Mouth, or it would be kept as a separate service, but they'd still own them. Whatever. Either way, Big Mouth is characters, especially, are not Disney friendly. Julianne Hough, she's Dancing with the Stars, I believe. Nick Cannon, singer, an actor. Ashley Tisdale. Well, Disney fans know who she is. She is all over like the High School Musical stuff. I think, yeah. And Rob Gronkowski, who is a football player, a football star in the NFL. So yeah, but I can't tell you which team he's on. Patriots? I don't know. Anyway, it is. This is a documentary series. Each of these are like 24, 25 minute long episodes that just talk about how they became who they are. And I watched, since I'm not a big sports fan, I didn't know half of the other people. I knew Adam Devine and I knew Nick Kroll because I love their comedy. It's very, let's say, it's a bit more raw than you'd find on Disney Plus most of the time. I'm really surprised they were included because honestly, when they take a look at each of their, they show clips from each of their stuff. It's the very cleanest they could ever have. From the films or the TV shows that they've done. There's a number of guest appearances from their co-stars, like for Adam as his co-stars on Workaholics, and Nick Kroll has John Mulaney and a number of other actors that he's worked with on different things. And yeah, they just get to talk about who they are, the defining moments of their childhood. Primarily for Adam, it was a car accident, being run over by a car. Let's just say that, and and for Nick, it was just being a kid who liked attention for the most part. Well, it's more to it than that, but still, for these things, I imagine there's everybody has their own very different story, and I think this is meant to be inspirational to a number of kids to go, look, this is where I was. I'm the weird, funny kid, or maybe I'm the kid who wants to be a sports star, and this is where I was as a kid, and how despite what I think everything is like at that time, when usually things are so hormonal and confusing and just weird, that determination, uh, connections, and just determination and a positive attitude and things like that can lead. But of course, a whole ton of other factors. Like I said, I haven't watched 8 of the other episodes. I don't know what led each of these people to be where they are, but I know with Adam and Nick, it's very specific. They're funny guys who wanted to be funny for a living, and it worked out. It doesn't work out for everybody that way. So yeah, it's a kind of thing that says, hey, you know what? Whatever weird circumstances you're in, even if things really bad, Adam didn't know if he was ever going to walk again, if he was even going to keep his legs after an accident like that, where pretty much everything was just, yeah, that's a medical term. Um, it's things can honestly work their way for the better. So, yeah, well worth checking out. If, especially even if it's just one or two episodes of people that you recognize that you find interesting. If you like sports, if you like comedy, if you like dancing or acting or anything else, or singing, well, you got a lot to choose from. And I imagine this came out in 2020, by the way. Like I said, there's only one season, and each of the episodes are about 24 minutes long. So it gets you an idea of how much it is. I don't know if this was ever meant to be. It's a Disney Plus original series. I don't know if it was ever produced originally meaning to be on Disney Plus, but I guess maybe it was. I don't know. It's just how it ended up. So yeah, that's the whole thing with that. Now we are at the end of the quarter. This is the end of September, and we start the final quarter of 2021 with October 1st, and I have reset the numbers on the randomizer. I have relisted everything since yesterday so that I've wiped out all the redundant things. I've wiped out all, I hope, I've wiped out the redundant things, the things that don't exist anymore. There's a chance I could screw it up. I have no idea that we might find things that have been pulled since, or there might be new things that are added since. So, and I already know there's a bunch of things I have planned that are not random, like the Muppet Haunted Mansion, which is coming up in a few days. I'll be definitely choosing that day. I think it's the 8th. I'm not sure. I'll be definitely choosing to watch that on the day it premieres. So, and then, as Disney Plus has recently announced, they're going to do a big to-do on November 12th, which is the second anniversary of Disney Plus, and only 2 years into my 3-year contract that I purchased at D23 Expo when it first became available. It's basically the third year is my free third year because I paid for 2 and got 1. So anyway, but I'm also getting Disney Plus free during the. It doesn't matter. Either way, I'm giving back because I'm talking about it all the time. Um, so yeah, around the Disney on the November 12th, I think I might make use of that whole week to talk about all the things that premiere on November 12th. Because we got new stuff, I think, from Disney proper, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars, either being announced or premiering on those days. It all depends on what they tell us. So we'll work it out from there. I know that Shang-Chi is debuting, and I think that will be the thing that I watch on the 12th, unless there's something more huge somehow that shows up. But anyway, let's pick our first episode of the fourth quarter of 2021. It sounds like a business meeting. Make sure I have the Bluetooth off.
274.
274. What do we got for 274? Oh, okay. Well, we've seen the live action version, and we haven't seen the sequel, but we are about to see the original from 1955. This is a good way to start off the final quarter. Lady and the Tramp. We're watching Lady and the Tramp from 1955 on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. So I'll see you back here tomorrow. With that, bye.